Oh, I forgot to stop on my phone as well. Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone is well. Welcome back again with another live show on the channel. Match review and player ratings from yesterday's 3-1 win against Bromley in the third round of the FA Cup. Not the greatest, but we did what we had to do yesterday to get the job done. We knew it was going to be a rotated side. That's the thing. And Mason, how you feeling about that yesterday?
No, sorry. Chip, look at John, you're getting shit out of video, Chip, I see.
Just move it along. Chippers, end of the day, mate, right? I do get a lot of stick on social media, and he's just respect us tonight. I like you. Respect us.
Max Sinclair. I am all good. Sorry, I am all good.
But Mason, how do you feel after yesterday to get the job done?
Go on, Mason.
Were you talking to me or Sinclair?
Yeah, you. Yeah, you, Mason.
I would say disappointing, happy for the goal scorer, but from a Newcastle perspective, it was shite.
Yeah. John, good to see you back on the channel. How are you feeling after getting through to that? We've got our place in the fourth round.
Hi to Pete, Mason, everyone in the chat. Hope you're fine. Yeah, look, a win's a win at the end of the day, right? I mean, it wasn't spectacular. Yeah, I'm just glad we got for the next round of the FA Cup. Do you know what I mean? I mean, Bromley, I thought first off, I thought they played really well. Yep. It came here, it didn't find them at all. They give it a right go, and they got an early goal, which is an upset, like. But we had to fix up real quick. And
that's amazing. We did
fix it real quick. I mean, Miley's goal was a peach. But other than that, once got that goal, I knew he was going to win this game. But it took it so after half time, and he made some changes. Yeah, Anthony Gordon came on, and Harvey B. I thought he was really poor. I'm a Harvey B fan, and this is his stake. This is his opportunity to make a claim, right? I thought first half he was really, really poor. He has done himself no favours whatsoever. Right? Is it because he wanted to play in the first team? Is it because he's a little bit peed off? Like he's not getting a starting berth? Yeah. And look, like I said, end of the day, he gets his chance. He failed to impress, and he got hooked, stinker, and hooked at half time.
You know what I mean? Apparently, it was an injury he came off with, but apparently, I was very unimpressed with his performance. I've got to admit, he was. But anyway, guys, you know what to do. If you enjoy the show today, please remember to give us the thumbs up. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. Do smash the likes if you do enjoy tonight's show. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, please smash that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And, of course, please hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show takes place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded. So please do make sure you hit the bell to make sure you're up to date with all the content that we bring out for you week out on this channel. And if you want to give a donation, feel free, and if you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button. We'll just run into comments so quickly. Good evening, Andrew. Hope you're well. Martin, good evening. John, good evening. Julie, good evening. Hope you're well as well. And Mason, I could kill you right now for putting that in there.
Hello.
No. Yeah, I said Mason, I could kill you for saying a certain club is massive.
What? John, that's John. That's Sinclair's job, not mine. That's John's.
Hey, Bromley are massive. More support than Sunderland. Yeah, they brought a few thousand up there. Good evening, Chippers. Hartlepool are massive. Joe, good evening. Good evening, Paul. Loads of comments here. Lewis, feeling a bit better than I was yesterday. Michael, good evening. Hope you're well.
I'm not going to say it because
Wacky, good evening. Hope you're keeping well as well. Gordon, good evening. He's back tonight, Martin. Good evening, Pete. Hope you're well. Does anyone know what's the matter with Billy Bob? I think Billy has been feeling a bit unwell as of late, and I hope he gets better soon. We do send our best wishes to him. Have you seen Bromley brought a blow-up doll? Yes, I did see that in the crowd, actually.
I was have to say, Lewis, I seen it before the game where me and Peter sat because I seen the guy who had it, and it was he had the blow-up doll, and it had the face of Michael Cheek on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Colin, good evening. I know, it's fine, mate. I wonder what this panel is going to give Miggy, Longstaff and Barnes in the player. Well, we'll get on to those. We'll be discussing them players as well. I've watched the full game again, and the commentator said the start of the game, St. James's Park in Northumberland. Oh, God. Jesus, what? Where am I up to? To be fair, I was a bit under the weather. I didn't want to miss the game. That's fair enough, Lewis. Couple of players. One game it happens in football. Yeah, Mason would have good chances. Good evening, Borky. Hope you keep well. We knew there was going to We knew there was going to be changes, Mason. Yesterday, we know who was going to come in. We knew there would be changes, particularly attack-wise and in the midfield and everywhere pretty much. The only one that kept his place, which I was very surprised, was Joe Linton. And you've gone on to meet.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised he started Joe Linton.
Yeah.
So I thought he would have kept him for Wednesday. But there's 45. I think I said to you, Peter.
I forgot to say Dubravka kept his place as well.
I think I said to you, Peter. And I think Chip was spot on with that.
Yeah, apparently Willock has picked up another injury. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think if Willock hadn't got injured, I think Willock would have probably started instead of Joe Linton. But I think I said to you yesterday, I think Joe Linton will probably get an hour. But luckily enough, he got 45 minutes.
Well, yeah, I had a feeling he would.
I was surprised
for 45. It wasn't surprising at all.
I was surprised at first, but when I seen that obviously Willock had got injured, it kind of understood a bit. But yeah, I think we need to. And I don't like Everton, but I hope Everton coming for Longstaff because I'm done with him now. Sorry. And I don't like Everton, but I would just want Everton to come in for Longstaff because I've had enough of him. Because he was absolutely shite yesterday.
Yes, I mean, do you know what? Let's get on to Longstaff because he was absolutely appalling yesterday. I mean, this is against a League Two team, and the amount of times he couldn't control the ball, the amount of times I've seen it bounce off him. One ball he gave so many times he gave away the ball. I mean, it was just unbelievable. And I've came to the decision that this man needs to be shifted on out of this football club, unfortunately.
Hello, Pierre.
Look how this kid is absolutely regressing massively. I'm still amazed how he was ahead of Tonali at one point. It's unbelievable. He's just not good enough for this football club anymore. What I don't agree with is the personal abuse side. That needs to be stamped out completely. That is unacceptable. That is when you are crossing a line completely. You can't give constructed criticism if it's needed. And I'm sorry, Longstaff deserved that yesterday. I don't know how he lasted 90 minutes because that was possibly a performance that he may as well have forgotten about. I mean, I know you were messaging me today, John, about Longstaff, or in your words, 36. You've now come to the decision that you've pretty much wiped your hands with him as a player at this club and he needs to be moved on.
Pete, I watched it, hands off this guy about 3-4 years ago. This guy, right, he's been with us since 2017 on Rafa Benitez, right?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. On the Rafa, he wasn't bad. Yeah, he wasn't bad. Yeah, I'm saying that how it is. Yeah, this is phase 7 of his progression, right? Phase 7, right? What has he achieved? What has he improved? To me, he hasn't improved much. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not being funny, right? I mean, I know people say, "Oh, he's a local lad, blah blah blah." Yeah, I'm sorry, but Bukayo Saka is a local lad, played for Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, and if he doesn't perform, then Arsenal fans will get him as well.
Called out for it as well. It's like
he's going to get called out as well. Yeah, they're all getting called out at Arsenal. Havertz, yeah, Oh, he's been poor.
But
Yeah.
the fact that John Saka's a Toon fan.
What was that, mate? Yeah.
Saka's a Toon fan.
He is, but he'd be at Arsenal. He's a life at Arsenal, by the way. He'll not leave Arsenal.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'll tell you one thing, right? Sorry, Peter Cutting, right? But
no, yeah, it's fine.
this guy, right? Seriously, right? Just because he's a local lad, don't get me wrong, right? I saw him in Japan, right? Didn't speak to him, right? But you know what? He sounds like a lovely lad. He sounds like a lovely lad, yeah? But let's speak about 36 as a football player. He ain't good enough for my football club, yeah? Not good enough. Lewis Miley should be taking this place right now. Lewis Miley's improved. Joe Willock will improve, yeah? He's not there yet, but he will improve, yeah? We got 5 midfielders, yeah? Paul Anderson's a victim, right, of PSR. He's gone, yeah? Eddie Howe loves this guy, right? He loves this guy. And he doesn't want him to go. And I think Jay said, has he signed a 2-year extension of his contract? Has he signed his extended 2 year?
I'm not too sure if he has. I've not heard anything at all, to be fair, John.
If he does sign a new deal, right, I tell you now, and I tell you for a fact, right, it's not because you want to get money for him, but Eddie likes him, yeah? He is not good enough for my football club. And I tell you what, he needs to be moved on now. He's 27 years old. He's out of contract at the end of the season, right? He's been abysmal. I watched him yesterday, right? This guy, and when it comes to me on the player ratings, I'm going to give you the stats, yeah? I'll give you the stats, and this is going to be brutal on this guy, yeah? Don't say I don't like him. I like him, but let's have a footballer. That guy should have been hooked out. He should have been hooked. Stinker, I'm hooked. Yeah? Get him out, yeah? He ain't good enough. We need to move on if you're going to win titles, going to win trophies, Pete. Football is all about winning trophies, yeah? We have got the 3 best midfielders in the country. Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, right? And Sancho Tonali, yeah? Those 3 should be first choice. Joe Willock, Lewis Miley, back up, right? Back up. There's no place for 36. Get him gone. Get him on the free to Leeds, yeah? Get him to Leeds, yeah? Get him to Burnley. It'd be good for them, yeah? We're Newcastle Football Club, yeah? And we should be moving on away. 7 seasons, and he has not improved. And I know I'm spitting facts, whether people like it or not. I am spitting facts tonight, yeah? Because Pete, you just said it there. I wash my hands off this guy.
Yes,
John,
as a player, I have.
Did you wash your hands off? Did you wash your hands off ever since you turned to Man United in 2019?
We should. Thing is, though, we could have got 50 mil. We could have got 50 mil for this guy. I said, do you know what? People said don't sell him, don't sell him. For me, right? Every player has this price here for 50 mil, right? Rafa could have improved on players with that 50 mil.
Well, it was during Rafa gone, and then Steve Bruce came in. But you feel like she would have taken the offer now because I've just seen a player going absolutely backwards. But what I said,
big up to John Green, by the way.
Absolutely. I mean, Mason, what I was touching on before, we do not agree with the personal abuse, though. I mean, that's when it shouldn't be happening. And from what I saw from when I was from the Arsenal Manchester United game, the amount of absolute stick that Kai Havertz's missus has got was an absolute goddamn disgrace. I mean, that's where we do not want to see, Mason, and that's the personal abuse side.
Did you get me private message, by the way?
Yes, I did, man.
Just for that. Because I'd see it straight away. Nah, and he's shite, and he's been getting pelters and all that, but you can't be putting out personal stuff. And obviously with Kai Havertz with his misses and that.
But
it's the same with Longstaff. It's the same with Longstaff. He's just had a kid now.
Yep.
You can't be saying stuff like that.
No.
I mean, I know Kai Havertz missed that penalty for Man United, for Arsenal. Sorry. But the fact is, something needs to. There's a reason why the footballers on social media get, like, how would you say, like, more protection on social media for stuff like these. Obviously, yesterday, one of the Tamworth players got racially abused.
Yep, I heard about that as well.
I mean, it's getting a bit too far, to be honest. It's. I'm only 21, but it's coming back from like what I've seen and what I've watched in the 70s, like listened and watched and looked at in the 70s. In the 70s, while he's obviously what I'll obviously you get in South America as well. You get it in. I guess South America. Look, all Argentina players taking the piss out of the majority of the French players. Enzo Fernandez had to apologise because he was in the wrong, because he should have looked at some of the Chelsea players in that dressing room. I mean, and I've covered a little tangent here, but I mean, the abuse Kai Havertz and Sean Longstaff, the person, for fuck's sake. And I decent cunt, but I know that's yeah, I mean, the personal abuse, Havertz and Longstaff, there's no need. And Gallan's crushed his spaff stock. You know what it is? I would love to kick Dini in the head, me, like. He's a cunt.
Yeah. Andrew says, good evening. Enjoyed second off. Miley was good. Bonds was shite. There was the one I was going to.
As well, mate. Sorry about that. You touched on about Havertz getting Charles Business getting abuse sort of thing. I'll post out a tweet. I'll figure out a tweet, right? And last night, right? And then some of the people, like people should respond to it. Said that, John, you're absolutely right. I had about 2 or 3 people saying like nasty things about me after I sent that tweet, and I think I'm not going to mention it here, right? But the ones who replied back to this, right, haven't go at me. Just hang your heads into shame. Hold your head in shame, because I tell you something for a fact, right? You're achieving absolutely nothing. Stop it now. Stop it. Otherwise, you will get called out, and I'll rip you apart.
Absolutely. Julie says both Longstaff and Miggy need to move on. I mean, Miggy, this was Miggy's opportunity, and he was absolutely dreadful as well yesterday. That's a sign of a player that's pretty much come to the end of his time at this football club. I mean, all I just seen was run around just a headless chicken again.
Well, if you want to look at 24 hours later, if you want to rely on the word, but apparently,
it looks like he could be close to the exit door now.
Higher up, I've had enough of him, because of course, if you want to believe look at what's apparently Newcastle are really wanting to push him out the door now. I mean, when I seen in the gym the smoke this afternoon, I was happy, but would you want to rely on Luke Edwards? And I from the Daily Telegraph and all that, but from what I read, apparently South America, Europe, MLS, loads of clubs have been. When I read the article, a load of clubs are speaking to Newcastle at this moment in time, trying to get on one. For me personally, just whoever wants him the most, just please take him, because yesterday was absolutely shite.
I mean, John,
and it's against a League Two. It's against a League Two team as well.
Yeah,
for fuck's sake, man, just please go. He's fucking shite.
His time's done. Coffee, good evening. Yeah, Longstaff was absolutely awful again. He certainly was. Where am I up to? The Miley bros that have Lewis, Mason, Jamie, and the younger brother who's only 10, 11, Leighton, but he plays for Sunderland. Yeah. Longstaff will know he had a stinker and will be angry at himself. He doesn't need all the salt. He doesn't. Absolutely doesn't.
He doesn't need all the hate, 110%. Like I said to you, I'll repeat again to you, Pete, Mason, in the chat. Let's judge a player on the football pitch, not as a person on the football pitch.
Yeah, and it was his wife that was getting all the absolute crap thrown out. It's just no need for it. But John Miggy's another player we need to move on. Again, a player who's just, you can tell, is pretty much is done here.
Peter, should I delete Peter?
Mm-hmm.
Should I delete it?
Which one?
It's back again. It's back again, Big John kid.
All right, okay then.
It's back again, should I?
It's up to you. Go for it, Mason.
Because it's just a lordship was. John, that was the one I was on about.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much.
Yeah, cheers for that. Yeah, actually, Coffee's took care of it as well. So, but
So,
yeah,
go on, mate, on Miggy. Miggy, yeah, look. Miggy, I like Miggy. I like his work rate, don't get me wrong. But as a player, I think he's just lost the plot, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. I mean, look, he should be moved on. He should have been moved on a couple of years ago, yeah? And I said this to you and I say it again. Whoever gave this guy a new 3-year deal should be sacked, yeah? And I'm sure it wasn't Eddie, right? But he got that new 3-year contract on the back of one great performance, one great season.
Just one good season, that was it.
Yeah, and everyone's big of this guy saying, whoa, Miggy's back, Miggy's back. You know what I mean? One good season, yeah. And I said to you last year or year before, he's got to do exactly the same thing again. And he has gone back to the old Miggy, yeah? Miggy's 31 now, yeah? And
31 this year.
Apparently so. The question I got to ask everyone in the chat, yeah? Has this guy improved? Has he improved? No, he has not. When was the last time he scored a goal? That's number one. Secondly, what's the last he done an assist?
I'm pretty sure the last goal was Fulham at home last season.
Yeah, that's a thank you. That is it. That is it. Do you know what I mean?
That's over a year for an attacking player. Would you believe it?
We need a right-sided midfield, Pete. We've been crying about this for what, 18 months, 2 years? We're crying for it. Jacob Murphy's good, right? I think he's come back to. I like Jacob Murphy.
He has, yeah? But we need a backup as well, because what happens if Murphy picks up an injury? What kind of knackered there?
Exactly. If he gets injured, we need a capable right-sided mid. We need to go through the market this month. We need to get someone in. I'm not going to have any excuses about PSR. No, go out there, go right-sided mid, right? If that means send Harvey Barnes, right? Get rid of him for 30, get your money back, or get 45 mil and then get a right-sided mid. Identify it, get yourself a right-sided mid. So it's going to come in and make a difference. And we also, Pete, need a striker. Because Callum Wilson, he's done. Yeah? Osula, I'm sure we're going to talk about him later on. You know, it'll come good. But Premier League, not yet. If Isak gets injured, we be effed. I do not want to see Anthony Gordon playing up front. I really don't. That's not his position. I don't want to see him play this position. You take this tackle threat away. But back on Miggy, right? The guy's done. He was done 2 years ago. Yeah? One good season. Yo, get another right side mid, get him for good money, and away he goes. Yeah? And I know people love Miggy. I like Miggy. Don't get us wrong. But I want to.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, John. Fuck's sake. Oh, God.
I mean,
I'm not.
He ain't good enough. He's not good enough. So it's all right, mate. Sorry. But one thing, Pete, he's frustrated. He always, one thing I'm going to say about Miggy, he makes hard work easy and easy look hard. Yeah. But at the end of the day, there's 2 words he has not got. He has not got end product. And at least have an end product or a finishing touch to your game, you're nothing. Yeah? He needs to be aware. We want to move on, Pete. I'm sure the player would want to get game time. Don't sit on the bench, picking up 60k a week and taking a pee. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Go out, Miggy, and play football. We're having a discussion with you. We need to speak about him and Longstaff. That's it. Yeah? Pete, get them gone this month so we can move on and can push on for the top 4. Miggy and 36 will not contribute to not getting that target. They will not. The 2 new players can come in and make a big difference.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we'll talk about. I mean, I don't know if I should be asking Mason about this first goal because I know what he'll come out and say. Actually, go on then, Mason.
Yoo-hoo! Look where he's from. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Look where he's on loan from. Oh, yeah.
We know he's on loan from your second club. We know he is.
But I said before the game, watch one of the Swansea players score yesterday, and look what happened.
Yeah. Chipper says Miley's playing like Longstaff was playing like Longstaff was 6 years ago. Let's talk about Lewis Miley, John, because he was outstanding yesterday. I mean, what a goal he scored! What a strike! He just thought, "I'm just going to put my foot through this." Wang! Keeper had no chance of saving that, and it's great to see this kid back.
100%, man, 100%. I think 25 yards out. This guy's a real talent, yeah. And the reason he's not getting in the team at the minute, now he's fit again, which I think is great, it's because I mentioned the 3 names earlier on, being too good. This guy, all right, what I love about him, he just keeps it simple. He rarely gives the ball away, right? Let's be real, yeah. And he's come back to his best. Yes, he needs to run of games. I get it. But at the end of the day, this guy will come in, right, and he'll do a job. And if Eddie picks this Longstaff before this guy, I say, Lewis, lad, get yourself another club, mate, because I tell you what, he's going to pick Longstaff over him. Do you know what I mean? Let's be real. But he's a future Newcastle United, and he will come fantastic. He's a cool, calm, level-headed guy, yeah? And he's willing to learn every week. Willing to learn when he's on the pitch, yeah? This guy has been very impressive every time I watched him, Pete. Calm,
totally.
movement is there, yeah? And I believe this guy's destined for the very, very top, yeah? So one of the players gets moved on, like, I don't know who's going to replace in the future, but this guy will come in, and this guy, Pete, Mason, everyone in the chat, could save the club at least 50, 60 million quid. Because you know why? Lewis could slip in that midfield.
He certainly could.
Very impressive.
He should be way ahead of Longstaff at this rate. If you need to take a midfielder off to bring on another one, Miley should be way ahead. He really should be.
Like I said, Pete, right, if he keeps picking 36, right, I say, Lewis, get yourself a year loan, man, because you're not going to get a pass Sean. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want this guy in.
True, Troy Deeney looks like one of them dogs from Saved by the Bell. Speaking of that, I was going to say some woman came up to me outside the ground yesterday after the game, and she was the one who confronted Troy Deeney down at the Emirates at the time. Now, she was asking him all sorts about things about Newcastle in particular, and all the answer he came up to was, "No, I haven't heard of it." One of those questions was, he doesn't know what the big market is. Would you believe it?
The guy's an absolute muppet. He really is.
And apparently, Troy Deeney accused the woman of shouting at him.
That guy, I tell you, he doesn't like Newcastle United, full stop.
So Troy Deeney got schooled by completely. So yeah, and apparently she was chatting to me for quite a bit yesterday, but she was just because she must watch my channel. I know she watches TDR as well. But she was having a chat with me about, she was the one who confronted Troy Deeney about how he was criticising all of Newcastle and pretty much a lot of the Northeast, and she was just asking him, have you heard this place? Have you heard about this? And he just said, no, I haven't. I mean, not even heard about the big market. I mean, come on. It's just hingy. Good evening, David. Hope you're well. Yeah, to criticise players if poor, but personal abuse is wrong. I hope club identify them and ban them from matches. Harvey Barnes play like Alan Barnes. I mean, Harvey Barnes was very disappointing yesterday. He really, really was. He was just so ineffective.
Do you know what it is, Pete? Right? I said to you earlier on, I like Harvey Barnes, yeah. I think he scored some cracking goals. What I've seen him on the pitch, I've been very impressed with him, scoring cracking goals, and, he works hard for the team. But what I've noticed of him, Pete, of late, right, this guy doesn't track back. When he loses the ball, this is, like I said earlier, this is his chance to shine, yeah? He's had a couple of poor performances, I can't lie, yeah? And I'm thinking, have we got some different Harvey Barnes here? Do you know what I mean? But for me, in my opinion, he was given an opportunity yesterday to take a clear. I know you said earlier it's injuries as well, sort of thing, half time, but injured or not, he failed to shine. He failed to impress. And you know what it is, right? I mean, where's that Harvey B that I've witnessed for the last few games before he had some poor performances? Yeah, giving the ball away against Brentford. Yes, he did score, but at the end of the day, that's paper under the cracks. Yeah, you could put the wrongs to the right, but you still lost that game. But for me, right, I watched him. Right, it's just not been the same Harvey B. And I reckon this is my honest opinion that I think he's getting a bit peed off because he's not started playing from the start. But at the end of the day, right, he's got to get used to it at Newcastle United. Yeah,
he has to.
And if he doesn't get used to it, he needs to find a new club. Yeah, I'm not criticizing Harvey Barnes, right? I'm not. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of people on social media saying that we didn't need to sign this guy. We wasted 38 million, which we didn't have to pay. We should have gone for a right side mid. Yeah, but looking back now, or people saying on social media, I think he's the one. He's going to have to be moved on because I don't think he's going to get in the first team now. I really don't. Not with Anthony Gordon's there. For me, I think personally, if he's going to be moved on as a fit in PSR, I have absolutely no problems with that at all whatsoever.
Well, apparently there's talks of 45 million that we would let him go for.
I tell you what, whoever offers 45 mil, I take it, to be fair. I'd go out there, a right side mid, right, and get a striker in. I tell you the player I'll go for Kuhn for Celtic. That guy is absolutely brilliant. I'll watch him because I'm a Celtic fan. Watched him live, scored the first goal against St. Johnstone. And I tell you what, he's been fantastic this season. Absolutely. But it won't be for next season, or if anything. Do you know what I mean? But for me, I like Harvey. But for me, if somebody makes him offer, I won't cry.
He was just so disappointing yesterday. Borky says Mickey Mouse is just happy collecting a wage. Yeah, Eddie also has to let these go. Absolutely chippers. But if Eddie doesn't want to let him go, this is where Paul Mitchell now has to really, really step in and say, sorry, these players are just not good enough. They need to be moved on. We need to do our absolute best, absolutely our best, to get these players moved on. Miggy, probably the highlight for him is scoring in the Champions League, and that kicked us off in the Champions League. Yeah, absolutely. Was easy to believe Miggy had improved with Eddie's coaching, but he's proven that was a purple patch yesterday. I think Bonds is possibly seeking a change of scenery. Also doesn't look up to it right now because Anthony Gordon's way ahead of him. Let's be honest, in past 3 years, neither Longstaff or Mickey have improved with the rest of the team, so it's time to move on. Well said, Wacky. Hasn't even had a Premier League assist. See, no assist as well. Would you believe it? Michael's kind of have a good point. Could be worse, and Grealish hasn't really shone at Manchester City. So, yeah. Yeah.
Lewis, I'm getting on. It's funny.
Lewis Miley was the best player on the pitch. Yep. There was a video going around of two Swansea fans punching each. Oh, Jesus, wept.
I see that.
Yeah.
Oh, God almighty. I could see Miley representing England for the senior captain and maybe future captain as well. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, God. I've never seen Saved by the Bell. That's going back some years ago, that one. Dridini urgently needs band 3 dental treatment. Another media muppet is Piers Morgan. Just telling Arsenal to go and splash out all the cash and get Isak from us, which has been said. It's out of their price range. And Arsenal, by the way, it looks like they're going to go with another season with no trophies at all. They out the FA Cup. We've got a 2-0 advantage in the second leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. I believe we'll get that job done. There's no way they're going to win the Premier League. Liverpool are too many points away of them, and there's no way they are going to win the Champions League.
You know what it is? I watched another channel, Arsenal channel. I'm not going to mention it, yeah, but you know exactly what I'm on about, yeah. They got no confidence of Arsenal beating us at all whatsoever. They were absolutely furious for that performance against Newcastle. We were really good.
Totally. Mason, we got the penalty and Target won it, and you've got to say, Mason, I thought Target had a cracking game yesterday.
He did. I think Target did better out of was it Lee Gunnar?
What was that, Mace?
Was it Lee Gunnar? Because Chip was asking.
Was it Lee Gunnar? Yeah. It was, yeah.
I was gonna see
Right.
I think Matt Target played better than Almiron and Longstaff. But for the penalty incident, I thought he was going to break his leg the way he went down. But I took the build up. I think I was impressed with him in the build up before the penalty. But yeah,
absolutely.
Taking decent by
Tony's in the chat. Up you well, Tony.
Big up, Tony.
I wouldn't mind seeing Osula play right wing if Murphy loses form, says Clocky. That's an interesting point there. Yeah, that's an interesting point. Really, really is. Target can actually be a decent squad player. Problem is, that's been his problem. I know people said sell Target this window, but Jason made a good point in our group chat that we could still do with another backup recognised left back, because we don't want to see Kelly play there, and the same with Dan Byrne. We don't want to see those players be playing in that position anymore. So, yeah. And I was impressed with that young lady who came on as well, says hi. Interesting one. Well then, on to the third goal. Let's talk about it, John. The way Osula picks up that ball on the right side, and the way he just has no fear of just cutting all the way in the box. Just thought, I'm going to have a pounce at this. Bang, what a strike it was from him as well. I mean, what a hit he went there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, it's a cracking finish. And he looked to no fear. You said, Pete, he needed a goal. He badly needs a goal.
Well, he did, yeah. This is a young lad still progressing and developing as well.
Yeah, 110%. I mean, Eddie's very good at producing players and improves players. I think this guy, we've got to remember as well as his first season. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough going for William. I'm not going to lie. But he took it well. Lovely finish. He could tell by his face that he's happy. I made up for him, by the way. And he's got a cracking goal. Let's have a word of Medi. And like I said, I mean, I hope he gets more chances in the first team. I'm sure he will eventually. And he's just got to build on that now. Got to go. Got his mug off his back. Bosh. Just do it, man. And just keep going. And I'm pleased for him. I know a lot of people are saying that he ain't good enough for this football club. He needs to be out on loan. But I just think we've got to back the players, Pete. We've got to back the guys, you know what I mean? And just see how it goes. What we do during the game, right, we've got to back them. What happens after that, as you can say our piece.
Yeah. I mean, he should be playing more minutes, which is what I don't get. Because if Isak's tiring out, you should be looking to take Isak off, get Osula on, striker for a striker. Isak's too knackered to be carrying on, and we don't want to risk him picking up an injury. If you know that Isak's tiring out, you've got to take him off, particularly if we've got the game comfortably and if we're winning the game pretty much comfortably. That's when you can look to take him off.
Exactly. That's what it is. And I'm just guy who's got minutes.
Yeah, I just wish he had more minutes. So apparently Millwall are 3-0 up in their game.
Can I quickly show you and I've just put it in the group chat, but this is John when Man U win.
Oh, Jesus God. Who the hell?
And that Chip has to be on to that, you know.
Is that Ashton Vet?
I can tell you who that is.
There's another lass, right? I mean, like the other one, I'm not going to mention her name, right? But she's absolute, gives an NZT sket, right? Oh, man. I tell you what, can't stand her. Can't stand her.
Yeah, where am I up to with me? Well, then,
it came up on my Facebook. That's why I showed it.
Oh, and Factors Mason, we've got Birmingham City in the 4th round away. We are coming for a certain Mr. Troy Deeney next.
Aye, we're playing in a fucking another shithole. But can I make a little point on about the players? You know how I do my thingies for like when they sign. It came up to play on Friday night. But they did, and it did. They did say Nicky Kabama from Barnet on Friday night. Just after when I didn't all my signings, but he couldn't play yesterday because he was cup tied. So Friday night, I had a little look through on my phone, and when I was seeing me going out the hospital, they did say Nicky Kabama from Barnet for an underscores fee. Again.
Mm-hmm.
Ian Fleming probably recognises him from Kilmarnock.
But yeah, so we take on Birmingham City away next. Let's hopefully we can do a job on them. I believe we should do. I can't see why we should look to do that. Which takes place just after we play Arsenal in the second leg. I'm sure it is.
Tony,
thank you, Tony. Has just become a member of the channel. I think don't know if that's a renewal or a continued membership. But thanks so much, Tony, for that. Really, really appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. Well, thank you so much. Well, then we'll get on to the next part of the show, and that is going to be the player ratings. So please do take part in the live chat. Let us know what your ratings are going to be for the players yesterday. If we play Birmingham away, probably won't be on TV in the UK. Well, we'll wait and see.
Lewis will get moved because Tottenham at home. So that'll have to one of the games will have to be shifted.
When we spank Birmingham, I'm ringing into TalkSport. Has anyone seen Goofy Dini? Yeah, I like it.
No, date. Please, date. I'm gonna if we beat Birmingham, please do it. Please do it because I'm gonna listen into it. Fucking please.
God, I love how you said that there, Mason.
No,
Birmingham
I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Do it.
Yeah, Birmingham away is a decent tie, especially as it's right after Arsenal away, still a potential banana skin. Remember Sheffield Wednesday in between a draw at Arsenal and beat Leicester in the cup? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
he says I will. Even Julie said she'll do it as well. I like that part about TalkSport. Has anyone seen Chelsea, says Lewis. Anyway, okay then, we'll get on to the player ratings now. We'll start with you, John, with Dubravka.
Apart from thinking about that in the net, I mean, didn't really have anything to do, let's be real, you know what I mean? But he had no chance of the goal, but he didn't have much to do, Pete, to be fair. I mean, I'll give him a 6 because, listen, he had no chance, nothing to do, and I'm going to give him a straight 6.
I don't know if the fans were chanting his name, and we want you to stay. John, do you think he'll stay?
I think he will. I really do think he will. But the thing is, if he does stay, then you have to get rid of Ruddy, you have to get rid of Gillespie, and what's going to happen with Vlachodimos as well. I mean, if he's not going to get a game against Bromley, that tells me everything that you need to know about Eddie Howe. Just don't really rate this keeper for some reason. I don't know, but...
Sorry, Sean.
Go on.
According to reports and fans were after Lucas, a keeper who Tony's been raving about. According to sources and fans, we're going to rival PSG in signing Lille goalkeeper Lucas Silva. So Tony, reporting fans, you'll be buzzing for this. Reporting fans, but we're looking at him, mate.
Oh, so we've got some 7s for Dubs. We've got 1 6. We've got an 8. He's as much as gangster as cat piss, says Julie. Oh, God. 6 as well. I don't think he will stay because his reaction he was giving at the game as well, just clapping everyone. Well, we'll wait and see if we don't, because Pope's still out injured. But to be fair, like if Pope's back fit, he doesn't walk straight back in. I think Dubravka has been. I think Dubravka has been spot on since he came in after Pope picked up an injury. And I don't think Pope walked straight back in for me. I really believe he doesn't. Right then, Mason. So we'll go on to the back four with Kieran Trippier.
I didn't see much of him yesterday.
It wasn't one of his best games, was it?
I'm just going to give him a 5. I didn't see much of him yesterday.
Yeah, I think 5's right. I think what was around him didn't help as well. I agree. Judy's giving Dubs a 7 as well. So 6, a 5, a 7, a 7. We've got a 6, a 7 as well. Right, so we're back to me with Fabian Schär. I thought Schär did pretty well yesterday. Some of his long balls were canny. Some of his passing was fine as well. But I don't think Fabian Schär walks straight back into that side when we take on Wolves on Wednesday night, because Byrne and Botman have been absolutely rocks at the back. So I think Fabian Schär's going to have to fight for his place in the centre-back role in the Premier League now, because I don't think Byrne and Botman deserve to be dropped for the Premier League games at the moment. But Fabian Schär, I'll give a 7 for Fabian Schär.
Can I quickly ask the chat, is Cunha suspended on Wednesday?
I'm not too sure.
He's got a 2-game ban, hasn't he? So, I mean, I think he is, I think he's got one more left. Because I know they got beaten. No, hang on. If there's a cup game, does the cup gaming's included?
It might be all competitions. If it was an FA, if it was an FA charge, then it might be sat out of all competitions.
But it doesn't say that he is. The only striker they've got missing is Kaladic. That Australian piece for them. That's the only striker they're missing.
All right. So ratings for Schär. So we've got a 5, a 7, a 6, a 7, a 4. Ooh, a 4. 1, 6, a 7.
Oh, he's back.
Cunha's back for Wednesdays, says Lawrence. I think you can let Trips and Lascelles go now as cover for right centre back and right back again. That's a possibility. Save the band for Forest and Bristol City. Oh well, then there you are, Lawrence.
I was only asking because I didn't have the Bristol City game had counted.
Oh well, fair enough. Right then, so we're back to you, John.
Cheers, Lawrence.
With Lloyd Kelly, John.
I thought, for me, this is it was good to see him in the seat Sabado, but I gave it a few soppy giveaways aside. It was a decent performance. He wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad, sort of. He wasn't that bad, but he did give a few balls away. I'm not going to lie, but is that enough to force an 11? Probably not, but it does get some minutes in this time. I'll give him a 6.
I remember. I think they played a long ball and Kelly just headed it straight to Dubravka's hands.
That was it. But I'll give him a 6 because I don't think he was really tested. 6.
Okay.
John,
I know people are 6 or 4s.
I was very surprised to see about your mate Kelly with being from the same city as he.
Yeah, 6.
I know,
6.
But I'll judge him on the pitch.
We've got 7. It's got a 6. We've got a 4. Botman, the Chronicle had an absolute nightmare there. I think it was Botman instead of Kelly. The 5.5, a 6.5 as well. So. Dubs a 6 at 6 trips from
Lee Ryder. Are you freaking blind?
It might not have been Lee. It might not have been Lee Ryder.
It was Lee Ryder. It was Lee Ryder. It was Lee Ryder because you could see it. You could see by Lee Ryder.
I
by Lee Ryder.
He's had a stink. He's had a stink in there then.
But he has been off and talking some shite lately, like.
Well, he has. Right, back to you, Mason, with Matt Target.
I'm going to give him a 9.
Do you know what? I think he was excellent.
I thought he was excellent yesterday. Because when I'd seen him start, I thought, but you know what it is? I thought he was excellent yesterday. And it's going to be interesting because apparently Leicester and Redford won him.
Yeah, I heard they do. Well, we'll wait and see what happens.
And will this be the situation of what's happening with Dubravka? But you know what it is. Dubravka was Target was excellent yesterday. Some of the clearances yesterday, excellent. His distribution, the penalty
that he won, yeah.
And I was
he wasn't afraid to put balls in the box. He was really giving it himself.
And I was a League 2 team yesterday, but
what? Do you know what? Fair play, because he's been out for such a long time, hasn't he?
To be honest, it's hard. If we hadn't had like the Joe Lintons, the Gordons, I would have put Target as my man in the match.
Oh, well, there you are. So we got a 7, we got a 9, we got a 9.5, a 7.5, an 8.5. We can't get the Chronicle in Cumbria. Wow. He was very good. No flaky
Carlisle newsreader. I'm presuming Paul has the Carlisle newsreader.
8.5. Well, very true. Lucky 8. And in 8.25696. Target did well, saying he's not part of it. Absolutely. Target with the pen, but had now to do. Well, I thought he made himself a name of himself yesterday as well. Okay, that's the back four, so it is back to me now with the midfield, and I will start with this kid here, Lewis Miley. What a performance from him yesterday! This kid was a shining armor yesterday. This kid was superb. Great to see him back because he's been out with injury. What a goal he scored yesterday. This kid was my man of the match yesterday. It is good to see him back. And hopefully this kid gets more minutes into him ahead of a certain somebody. Lewis Miley, I'm going to give Lewis Miley double figures, 10 out of 10, easily. He was superb for me yesterday. At first, I thought it was a red card for the penalty for us. I wouldn't say it was a red card of it.
You know what it is? I thought he was going to get sent. I forgot who made the foul on target, but I thought he was going to get sent off then because
I don't think it was a red card of it.
If Lewis does agree because he sits closer, I'm going to ask Lewis this: Do you not think it was a potential leg breaker?
Well, I'll have to see the top, but Toya got no help from Barnes. This was a red. Miley 10, 10, 9, 9, 9. Another 10, 10. Miley 10. He's one of our own. Lewis Miley, he's one of our own. He's wearing a Castori shirt. Yeah, I need to update that one. 9, he cost the goal, in my opinion. Not so sure. But I thought he was sexy.
Peter let him off. Peter let him off because if I had Lewis Miley, I would have let him off because obviously who the goal scores from.
I mean, he was just absolutely. It was possibly a leg breaker, says Lewis.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Lewis.
Okay, then. Well, John, it is back to you. Well, John,
thank you.
I think you know who you've asked for him. There you go.
You haven't asked me.
Longstaff. No, you were
right,
John.
Okay, right. Let me just give you these stats. Right.
Go on, then.
If I can find it, the stats. Right. And this is going to be brutal. He gets in the start, right, against Bromley, okay? This is his chance to stick a claim, right? He's playing in slow motions at times. He is so flat in the first half. His poor touch is shocking. Safe passing as well. Do you do anything to suggest he's going to get in the first team again? The answer is no. Let's go for the stats, yeah? 0 tackles, 0 clearances, 0 interceptions, 0 block shots, yeah? And let's be real, right? He has been absolutely woeful. And all the people that you bigger this guy up, yeah, that he's because the local lad, he should be in the first team. Yeah?
Sorry, John.
No.
A fucking 5.
Oh, Ian, you're very generous there, I'm afraid. I know it's your rating, but Mr. Fleming, you are very generous there with your rating.
I had to put it up there, sorry.
Didn't he?
Michael and Al.
Oh.
Away.
I mean, right?
Well,
if people are giving 5s, cool. You give them 5s and 6 or whatever that sort of thing. For me, I'm glad it came to me. Yeah, this guy is not good enough to win me titles. Not good enough to win trophies. Not good enough to be in this team. Yeah, he has been absolutely woeful. Yeah, and people say that I'm having a go. I'm not having a go. Before people have a go,
you've got to say it how it is, John.
I've got to say it how it is. I'm judging him as a footballer, not as a person. I've seen him in Japan, and he's a lovely lad. Yeah, for me, lovely lad's not going to win me trophies. Yeah, he's been at the club, like I said, for 7 years. Right? What has he improved? He hasn't improved much. Yeah, his high goal score, I think it's 8 in the season. Am I right? But at the end of the day, right, and I'll get people come up to us and say he should be a squad member. He should be in the squad. No, he should not be anywhere near Newcastle United. He should be on his way. 0 out of 10, Pete. 0.
Yeah, he was waiting for it. Here you go.
Cheers, man. He's getting
Can
0.
I ask?
I'm sorry. He's getting it.
Can I quickly ask a question? Yeah, to you two in the chat. Do you think Longstaff needs to have a McTominay?
I tell you what, I take the McTominay because he's having a fantastic season at Napoli.
Yeah, but there's a surprise.
He's been brilliant for Napoli.
To be honest, I think I've got to agree there, Mason. I think, I mean, he's just a lot of stuff. Yeah, he was absolutely horrendous.
McTominay was safe for Man U. He's moved on. Look what's happened.
He's done well at that. He's done very well.
He's playing for a world class manager. He's playing for a world class manager. That's the difference, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's in the system. Now, excuse me, Conte, no one plays a back three, right? A back three, wherever he's been.
Hello.
This guy, Conte, is playing a 4-3-3 at Napoli. I just let you guys know about that.
-10 dog shite, -10. Yeah. 1.5, Longstaff a 1, and a taxi out of town. Again, these 5s are generous. I know it's your rating, guys, but it was just awful to watch. 0.5. Julie's gone with a 0. It's only a leg break after the leg gets broken, Roy Keane. That's generous. 0.5. He was average, but not so bad that I would give him a 1 or a 2. It's fair enough. I know it's your opinion and it's your rating, Ian. But I don't know how he deserves a rating for me yesterday. It's possibly a leg breaker whack if he caught him. It's like watching a complete tool pretending to be a footballer. Yeah. He had a woeful game on Sunday. It happens. It's up to him to make amends and play like he did v Osula in the league match. See, he played well there. He wasn't that good in the Carabao Cup game at the Emirates as well. Plymouth Argyle wouldn't take Longstaff on a free. It was baffling how he used to start Longstaff ahead of Tonali and Costa's games, yeah. And Lewis Miley got play of the match by BBC. You know, they going on 10 UFC Talk TV after you? Probably not. I don't know what.
He's in the. He's not. There's no show tonight.
No.
I've had a check.
Okay.
No show tonight.
Well then, okay. Right. So, okay then. It's back. Who is it? It's you, Mason. But the last one who only played the first half, and that was Joe Linton.
Can I just give him a standard 5 then?
I mean, he didn't do a great deal, did he? But I think you can understand why that was the case.
Just because he was only on for 45 minutes, I think he didn't do much.
And you can tell he wants to keep those kind of performances for the Wolves game, particularly.
And I think
he did do some okay, good things, I thought.
I think he needs to with especially with correct us if I'm wrong, is all their midfield Brazilian, because I know they've got Andre and that Rodrigo. Have they got one more?
I'm not
sure. I've got one more, and I've got Lamina.
Big Joe 7-3, considering he already played 45 minutes, to now to talk about 6.5. Like TDR said, he was babysitting all the Longstaff mistakes. Yeah, he was. He certainly was. He really, really was.
Pierre, did you not see him kicking off a couple of times Longstaff?
I did. I did see him, but
I've seen Joe Linton kicking off a kick-off a couple of times Longstaff.
Yeah, I mean, he was just, absolutely was. Big Joe covered for Longy and Barnes. Joe Linton at 6.5. Right, it is back to me now. So we are on to the attacking 3 now. I will actually go with Harvey Barnes, and he was absolutely dreadful yesterday. Absolutely dreadful. Just so ineffective yesterday. What is going wrong there? You like to know, is it because he's not playing first team football? But this was his opportunity yesterday, and it was very, very disappointing to see yesterday. It was so poor from Barnes. Didn't see or anything from him at all. 2 for Barnes. He was absolutely dross yesterday. Didn't Longstaff dive at one point? Yes, I think he did. So we got 2 -10. Harvey a 1, 2 Harvey as well. And a 4 for Barnes as well. I've given him a 2. He was just so poor yesterday. 1 for turning up on time. We go with the so we'll go on to the other side, and it's back to you, John. Barnes with another 0. Right, you also get another player who was absolutely terrible yesterday, and is pretty much on his way out of this football club. It is Miggy Almiron, John.
Frustrating performance. I mean, this again is a stake to claim that he put himself in the shop window. And I tell you what, whoever's interested in this guy was thinking, yo, I'm not getting this guy. He's been shanked. I'm not going to lie. He was poor. He's frustrated. and he makes a hard work look easy, the easy look hard. I'm not being funny. One thing I'm not going to fault him for is his effort, yeah? But he has got an product. I think he's taking the wholesale mick, yeah? He does want to leave Newcastle. He's happy picking up 60k a week, yeah? And let's be real, right? I would have had him booked as well, half-time. Had him stinker home hooked, yeah? At the end of the day, guys, right? What else does he need to do, right, to take the wholesale mick at Newcastle United, yeah? I mean, look, I like Miggy. Don't get me wrong. But, again, he's been shocking. He's going to get a 0 as well because he's been absolutely woeful. I'm saying it how it is. I mean, tonight.
It was terrible, John.
I'm not going to be fluffy. I'm not going to be fluffy. I'm not going to come out and be nice. It's going to be straight facts. I'm going to say it how it is. He's getting a 0. I'm sorry.
I think with Almiron, I know there's a couple of South American clubs running, but I think it's best off just going back to South America for the sake of your career.
He needs to move away now.
Go to the home. He knows what he's going to be appreciated because of that. It's South American football and all that. But for the sake of your own career, Almiron, please just go back to South America, please.
Yeah,
so you know what it is. You know what it is.
I don't know if River Plate are still after him, but and I supported River Plate as a kid, but just for the sake of your career, just go back to South America, please.
He needs to, mate. So I have to kind of agree with you, man, because at the end of the day, right? I mean, I'm sure his agent must have told him, look, stay at Newcastle. We found the right club for you. Don't stress. Don't rush. Pick up his 60k a week. Yeah. You get to pick up 60k a week into his bank account. Drive his limousine. Cool. But at the end of the day, like you said, Mason, he needs to be aware. It gives us every opportunity to get someone in to take his place and push us in the top 4, top 5 this season. Miggy, I'm afraid to say, is holding us back. 36 is holding us back, yeah? And I'll tell you what, you need to be playing football. Alanson Maxman, right? Fair play to him. He's come and said, look, I know the situation in Newcastle United. I know I'm not going to get in the first team. And I can totally understand. I'll move on for the second football club. Yep. These guys, they're not doing it. I'm sorry, but I'm fuming because they're taking the wholesale mick. All about the money, yeah? But I tell you one thing, Paul Mitchell's got to be very aggressive. He's got to be aggressive.
He's going to have to push these to get these players out. Whether Eddie likes it or not, he's going to have to really push and say, sorry, we can't keep these players here anymore. So we got 2 for being on the pitch. We got a 2, we got a 0, a 3. Yeah, exactly. Both boots on the wrong feet. 1, 3. I think pulls of the ring must have been for Barnes there. 0.5 like a headless chicken. 1 for the Paraguay chicken. Doesn't look good, but I give enough performances. 0. I'll carry his bags to the airport. 0. Who would want Miggy, says Paul. Probably back to America or the MLS. South America or the MLS. I just want Miggy off the books. Absolutely, we do. One trick pony is the problem with Miggy, that he's not a winger. He does, and he plays better on the left as well, but it doesn't matter. He's an international footballer, and we're just seeing there's just a big regression now from Miggy Almiron, like a youth club at Benton. Yeah, totally. Okay, last one of the starting 11, Mason, who scored a belting goal. William Osula.
It's an interesting one, just because it was basically 50. It was basically 50-50.
I mean, he should have scored in the first half, to be fair.
You know what it is for his worth ethic yesterday. I'm going to give him a 9. No, actually, sorry, 10. Because of the goal.
Oh, you're very, very generous, mate.
You know what it is? Because I thought his worth ethic yesterday. He didn't stop. His worth ethic was excellent. He didn't stop running. And he should have scored in the first half, but his worth ethic, and he didn't stop running because he wanted to be.
He just got on with it.
He just got on. He just got on with it, as you just said as well, and I agree. He got on with it yesterday, and for me, a 10. Because his worth ethic yesterday, he took. You know what it is? He took his goal well.
He wasn't frightened to have a belt at that, and boy, he went and boy.
I was sitting. Obviously, Lees hasn't seen the goal. He did. It was a well taken goal,
I was saying to myself, he's going to have a pop of this. He's going to have a pop. And look, wow, it was just incredible. What a strike it was. So 10 double figures. Well, Julie's gone with a 10, an 8, an 8. So glad to see this guy start. We've got a 7, a 7.5, an 8.5. Osula will get better the more game time. Yeah, absolutely will. Can't give Osula a 10 when Miley gets a 10. Well, everyone's got different opinions. It was a cracking goal because me and Mason said either side of the goal. Yeah, 9 as well. Yeah, well done to the guy, and he would have deserved that. He would have loved that massively. He would have massively deserved that as well. Okay, right, we'll get into substitutions. So there was 2 straight on at half time. I will start first with. So there was 2. I'll start with Anthony Gordon first. Won the penalty. Well, sorry, got the penalty, which he scored from. Didn't win it, sorry. But I thought Gordon played quite well when he came on. He does what he does, Gordon. So I'll go with an 8. Back to you, John. With who came on at the same time as well? John Bruno.
Yeah, he came on. We looked a lot better when Bruno came on the pitch, even those 45 minutes. And he could what he's done. I think he's done really well. I thought how do I put it with Bruno? Yeah, I just thought he was solid. I thought he kept it simple for me. It's 45 minutes is a hard one for me because I thought I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to get Bruno. I'm going to give him a 7 because I'm going to be. I know people say I can see 9s in there, but I'm giving him a 7 because look, at the end of the day, all I said, he kept it simple, he kept it quiet, and we look a lot better when Bruno's on the pitch. Yeah, kept it simple.
Fair enough. 8, I think he
would have been. I can't give him a 9. I cannot give him a 9.
Yeah.
For 2 reasons.
Got 9s. Got some 8s. Got some 9s from Anthony Gordon. 9. Bruno and Gordon an 8. 8. Osula can get a hang of tracking back and defend. He's perfect for a right winger. 9. Oh, some awesome 9s in here for Bruno as well. Okay, back to you, Mason. There was another 2 straight on after that as well. Who should we go for? Because there was 2. I'll give Mason Lewis Hall.
I think he did all right.
Yep.
But obviously with Bromley bringing on 2 6-foot, having 2 6-foot centre backs in the last stages of the game yesterday. I think he was all right. And Joe just said a couple of mistakes, but he soon got in the game. I'm going to agree with Lewis. I'm going to give him a 6.
Oh, okay.
I do agree with Joe. Some of the mistakes cost him yesterday, but he did soon get into the game. But the reason why I'm giving him a 6, it's basically because of the mistakes he made.
Okay, so got 7.5, 6, 7, 7.5 as well.
Sorry, can I come back to Osula? Just a little look back. I didn't know who was it left back because some of them had the same kind of A. The experience Callum Reynolds has got. I was a little disappointed with him because I know everybody knows our full National League, and he's one of the most experienced players in the National League. I think he should be, and our opposition helper, he should be doing a little bit better there. But Callum Reynolds is a decent centre back because I've watched him for 7 years, and he is one of the best set defenders in the league.
Well, yeah. Okay. Trevor Sanusi was the other one who came on with Lewis Hall. I think he was trying a bit too much there, I've got to say. But this kid's very young. It was his first professional game, pretty much for us. He was okay, but he was trying quite a lot too much for me, I thought. So I'll give a 5 for Trevor Sanusi. We need to get John over to Ireland for a match. He's done England, Scotland, and soon Wales. So why not do an Irish Premier League game?
Do you know what it is, though, Aki, right? I mean, I'll look into that as well. If I can't do it this season, definitely next season, 100%.
Yeah,
I will
all
do
the
it.
7.
Trust me, what I say.
Oh, Judy's gone with a 9 for Sanusi. 6 Sanusi 5. Good effort, but needs a lot of work, absolutely. He's only 17-5. Yeah, that's it.
Thing is, though, with Sanusi, right? I mean, Pete, yeah, I mean, he's got an ability. There's a player in there, but for me, he got dispossessed on several occasions.
Yeah, he was
that's
trying
the
too
problem.
much.
If he took it to me, I would have probably give him a 6. But a lot of work in senior football, and also he was good. He's 17, he's playing in there, and you know what? And also, I think he needs to beef himself up as well.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
when
can I-
Bond just
can I
when he wasn't
quickly
put into the
put-
first 11, that would piss any player off. Yeah, Sanusi
He's
looks like
not-
he's come up. He looks like he's going to be class. I agree.
Can I ask you another question? Do you think this yesterday? Do you think we've seen the Sanusi as we did against Girona in pre-season?
It wasn't the performance that I seen against Girona.
Because I thought it was.
Okay.
I thought it was because I was impressed. I was impressed with him yesterday. You need to work. I think you need to work a little bit more, but I was impressed with him yesterday.
Well, it looks like Lewis has suggested a one there for you, John. Lynchfield.
Lewis, if I'm going to let Lewis.
You mean is that Lynch or is that Linfield? You mean is that Linfield?
Linfield Island.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, I probably will, but Celtic, that's more like Rangers fans, guys.
I know. John, just see you a Man U fan, and I'll let you in.
Oh, God.
That's hard.
Okay, well, last one back to you, John, but he was not on for very long. Tonali.
He come on 87 minutes, did he? I'm going to give him a straight. I could give him a straight recovery rating, but I'll give him a straight 5 because he did do a lot, didn't he? So give him a straight 5. Didn't do a lot.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Can't judge him after 5 or 10 minutes and that. Nah.
If we sell Almiron and we don't get another right winger in by the transfer window, we should just switch to on the bench for the rest of the season because Wacky's just said he won't be back. If we sell Almiron and we don't get anybody else in, do that. Put him on the bench. Be easier.
Okay. Right.
Joe's made a good point as well before that if you I was going to say if we don't go in January and the new 25 comes in like a 25 player squad in, don't pick Miggy. Don't pick him.
Yeah. Some 5s, some 6s. Don't go to Linfield wearing a Celtic top.
Definitely not.
Linfield, that's the team. Oh, right, then back to you, Mason. You've got the referee, and he was called Will Finney.
The second name, though. Can we say Will Fanny?
Oh, God.
It sounds similar, though. Sorry, Julie. Sorry, Julie. I shouldn't have said that. I forgot Julie was in the chat. Shit.
Oh, Julie's
Sorry,
just
Julie.
put it in as well.
It wasn't God. That. I didn't see much in them, so I just want to give him a 6.
Okay, then fair enough. Oh, Jesus.
I forgot Julie was in the chat, but she just said it.
Yeah, there you are. Way ahead of you. Ref 6 canny, ref a 7 really noticing, which is good. Referee gets 7 because Chippers fancied him. Oh, God. Right, back to me. Fans. I thought our fans were quite quiet at times yesterday. But I thought Bromley fans were absolutely amazing. However, it was good atmosphere before the game of the Wall Flags. Just quite a lot of the game. There was a lot of quietness from our fans. But I will go with an 8 for our fans. So we got 7 for the fans. Oh, Judy's gone with a 10, of course. I thought we were a bit quiet a lot in the game. I did hear the Bromley fans chanting, "Is this a library?" And 10.
The lads who sit next to me went.
Done it.
The lads who I sit with went for a drink in 35 minutes because it was fucking shite.
Oh, God. Oh, well then. So some have gone for 10s as well. Right. Last one, John. Back to you for the final one.
Fuck's sake. Look what I fucking started, Michael, man. God.
Oh, God. Right. Last one, John. It is Eddie Howe.
Yeah, he mixed and matched his side, did he? And apart from putting 36 in Biggie, I'm going to give him, at least to run the game, I'm going to give him a 7 because he picked the two players he shouldn't have done. So I'll give him a 7.
I mean, I had a feeling Longstaff was going to get picked. Miggy, I said Sanusi. I prefer Sanusi to start over Miggy. Longstaff, I knew was already going to start, to be fair. Like,
wait, Lewis, I'm going to answer your question soon. Can I answer Lewis's question?
Go on.
Right. The FA trophy is only for non-league teams. Not us. And the plus side of the fact benefit of the doubt, Gators won it last season.
There you are. How about Bromley fans rating too? Do you know, I'll give the Bromley fans a 10. I thought they were incredible. And some of them...
give Bromley fans a 10.
I had some of their amazing messages, and they've been putting out on social media. They've said it was absolutely fantastic day out for them yesterday. Despite them losing, they said they really enjoyed what they came to yesterday.
I think Lewis will probably agree with us. We've only seen a couple of me and Lewis have been seeing between 80 to 100 Bromley fans in the last 2 seasons. But there would have been a couple of them just singing. But to say that yesterday was unbelievable. I've followed Bromley for 7 years, and I was buzzing for them yesterday. For following Bromley for 7 years, I was buzzing for them yesterday. I really was buzzing for them. Buzzing for Bromley yesterday.
All fans, both sides of 10. I hear them say, yeah, they were just saying it. Laffield, how about 10, 7, 8. Freddie lost 2 points for Longstaff and Miggy, and yeah, she was 10. Definitely Longy. You might let Eddie down. You can't blame Eddie and all that, but you were singing it. Yeah, how a 9. Yeah, they looked like they bought a few fair up. PD Proudlock 7 because John for oh God, Mom.
Yeah, big up Martin, by the way, man. Long time to hear, man, bro. Hope you're well.
PD Mason, John 10 out of 10. Cheers so much coffee. Bromley fans a 10 out of 10 as well. Well, that is it for all the ratings that we've done. So thank you so much.
Can I just make a little bit because I've just made a cock up. It's 8 years. It's 8 years for Bromley. Sorry, 8
years. And what I've been looking for today, it marks exactly 3 years since we signed Chris Wood. Would you believe it?
Oh, gee. I know. Apparently, they want to sell West Ham on away. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so would you believe it? It's exactly 3 years since Chris Wood joined us.
Done well.
There you go. Oh, yeah, it was brilliant by them. Playing against the Heat and playing it. Yeah, absolutely. Peter Mason and Jonathan Chesian. Jesus Christ on the bike. Who? Exactly. Great show, lads. Why couldn't he do that for us? Wood was shite when he was here. Yeah, he was. City won. But yeah, I heard rumours about that, actually. Good night, everyone. Take care, Paul. Yeah, so that is it for tonight. Show. Of course, thank you to everyone. John coming on and joining us for tonight. Mason being co-host. Thank you to everyone who's popped up in the chat and the mods on the channel. Really, really appreciate what you do as well. I know, Mason, you had to step in and take a few idiots off this channel. So thank you so much for taking care of that, please, Mason. Really, really appreciate that. We will be back tomorrow night. Are you still at the Gator game, Mason?
Well, it looks like it's still on.
Right, and if you're there, so it could just be myself, and I'll see if I can get anyone else to join me for tomorrow's preview.
Ask the gentleman underneath me if he wants to join.
John, the offer's there if you want to do the peer preview with me tomorrow.
No problem, mate. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Probably either same time, 8 most likely 8 o'clock off now. It'll be 7:30. It'll be one of the 2 times. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll let you know about that for then. And so it is match preview tomorrow for Wolves game. Wednesday, I'll be at the game along with myself and Mason. There'll be quick thoughts, fan reactions next day. On the Thursday, there could be 2 shows. One of them is going to be the match review and the player ratings. And the other show will be preview to Bournemouth.
Lewis saying that after tomorrow.
Your pardon, sorry?
No, I'm just saying that Lewis saying that after X tomorrow.
Yeah. So 2 shows on Thursday. Friday night will be you know what. Saturday, of course, I'll be at the game. So again, another fan reactions and quick thoughts. And Sunday, match review and player ratings. So lots of content throughout the rest of the week. There you go. In terms of both live shows and pre-recorded as well. So let me just... John, what we got coming up on yours next?
Thanks for having us on, Pete, again. On Saturday, I'm doing the Cardiff-Swansea game, which is South Wales Derby, so I really look forward to having my matchday vlog. So I'm going to post a video out on the same day. But I was tempted to do the game between Yeovil and Gateshead on Friday night. So I was really
John, do it, please. John, do it. Do it. Dare you do it? Because I want to see some of the footage.
Yeovil probably is not too far away from you, I'm guessing.
Nah, it's not far from Bristol.
I know. I'm going to put it online in a minute as I speak. I'll put it online in Gataway. So I should do the Yeovil game against Gateshead on Friday. So obviously, it's going to be a cracking game, being the singing section as well. If I can find a singing section, I'm going to do like little story of Yeovil as well.
What are you going, John?
Well, the thing is, it's going to have to be the home end with the singing section, mate. So I can get.
No, I was going to say for you when Gates then you would. I know a couple of fans who will go down, and you should have just interviewed them because I know a couple of them will go to away games.
All right,
I know them by name and I know them by name and all.
There you are.
Yeah,
so
cool stuff.
TV,
Yeah, let us know, man. Just
John Sinclair TV, if you want to drop John a subscription on his channel if you haven't already done so. Everyone, great show, guys. Cheers, Ian. Take care, everyone. You as well. Good night. You as well, Lewis. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. You as well, Julie. And you as well, Coffee. See, we'll need a couple of League 2 players soon, so Miggy and Sean can go to them. Good night, guys. Another great show. Cheers, John.
Thank you very much.
Maybe there tomorrow, see how I feel. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, everyone. Cheers, Wacky. Yes, Sam, but I'll be at the game as well. Get Chippers on, ask him about Matt Selsford under his bed. Oh, my God. Oh, John will be at the... Would have been the whole way. Yeah, there you go. Well, then, guys, if you haven't remember, of course, Joe says take care all. Cheers, Joe. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed the show tonight, please remember to hit the likes. It's really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. So please do smash the likes if you haven't already done so. Please, of course, if you are brand new at the channel, if you're not subscribing, your job goes on the channel week in, week out. Please hit that subscribe button, completely free to do so, and it does help make the channel grow. And please do remember to hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show takes place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded as well. So make sure you do hit the bell to make sure you're up to date with all the content we bring out for you week in, week out on this channel. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button, and you'll be put into a prize draw we do as well. Take care, says Lewis. Yes, there you are. Well, then, guys, that's it for tonight. And again, we'll see you all back tomorrow night for the match preview. Until then, everyone, see you later. Take care. Away the lads. Good night, everyone.
We're the lads.
See you later.
See you later.